those of you that don't know me, my name is Angela Jacoboff, and Kayla and I met about 6 years ago when we became teammates on the Wichita State volleyball team. I can't exactly say we hit it off immediately because we really didn't at all, and I'll spare you all the story for the sake of time. But we did eventually, after 2 years of knowing each other, become roommates, and we find ourselves here today. Through countless hours of watching The Real Housewives of Orange County, eating bag after bag of Reese's peanut butter cups, and talking about boys, or in someone's case, grown, mature men. There are several things I've learned about our beautiful bride that I thought I would prepare Chris for, if he's not already. If she mixes up a batch of brownies, you should probably call it good, grab a spoon, and eat the batter, because chances are that's what she's doing, and there's not going to be any left to put in the oven. If miraculously they do get baked, then you're going to want about 2 pounds of powdered sugar to put on top of her one single helping of a brownie, or she's not a happy camper, and neither will you be. On the other hand, her cookies do make it to the oven, but they have the tendency to stay in there quite a bit longer than they actually should. So if you want cookies and not crunchies, you should either teach her how to use that timer I bought her a couple years ago, or just don't leave her alone in there. You should know that dinner may consist of spaghetti noodles with butter, maybe some salt, and if you're lucky, they'll actually get cooked. And probably most importantly, give the woman her chocolate, and you will be happy. Now, there's one story I know I specifically was told not to tell, and so I won't, because I would like to be friends tomorrow. But what I will say is I'm so glad things turned for the better after that awful day in the gym when you thought your dream was over. And I want to thank Chris. I want to thank Chris for coming into her life, and really it's all because of your motto, go young or go home. Kayla, you are an amazing, beautiful, talented, and hardworking person, and I am blessed to know you. And Chris, thank you for taking such good care of our friend. I have truly enjoyed getting to know you too. I want to thank you both for trusting me in front of all these people with the stories that I know about you. We are all so happy to be here and blessed to take part in all the memories today, and I'm sure there's going to be many more memories tonight. I can only imagine. But I do know those memories do not consist of me going on much longer. So I ask you all to raise your glass and drink to a long, happy, healthy, and loving life for Mr. and Mrs. Whiter.
Well, I'm going to start you off with a story that happened about 6-7 hours ago today. We leave the hotel room, Chris and I are in my truck, and I asked him how he's feeling. His nerves are already catching up to him. He said, no, not at all. He said nothing like the day he proposed to Kayla. And we started talking about that, about how Chris bought the ring without anyone knowing. He had a month to plan it. That month was horrible for him, because he had to hide everything. So I was curious, and I asked him, where'd you hide the ring? And Chris goes, well, I hid it the one place that she wouldn't find it. The recipe box. I'm Chad Wilmot. I've been coaching and teaching with Chris for 4 years now. And I was honored one day when he came down to my classroom and he asked me to be his best man. I didn't expect it. And obviously from that point on, I started thinking, what in the world am I going to say? And it didn't come to me until last night at the rehearsal dinner. As you all saw it, we watched the slideshow, split screen, Chris and Kayla. And the pictures were, them at the same age. slideshow was not complete. So I'm going to fill in the things you didn't see. It's called What Were They Doing That Year? Starting 1987. Chris will soon be entering his first year of high school. Taylor will soon be entering the world. That moves me to 1994. Big moment in Chris's life. Chris signs with the Montreal Expos, and he's preparing for his first spring training, while Kayla is preparing for her first training brawl. And I got one more. Two more. 2004. Kayla's soon to graduate high school, so she starts filling out applications for colleges. Chris, he's filling out applications for Social Security. And then we get to January 2009, when they meet and have their first date. A mutual friend messaged both of them, said he got the perfect match for each of them, and he turned out to be right. And I've spent the last 2.5 years around Kayla and Chris. I've seen them numerous times at the baseball field. And I knew Chris was going to marry her as soon as he played catch with her and she was throwing left-handed. So, they're a perfect couple. They are meant to be together, and I'm very happy for them. So everybody please raise your glass to many happy years, Chris and Kayla.